Hi, I'm Chua from AvidThink, and here we are at FutureNet World 2024. I'm with Rick Hamilton of Infovista, and we're going to be talking about autonomous networks. Welcome, Rick.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
So I know we've heard a lot about autonomous networks, this show here. Why is it that CSPs should care about autonomous networks?
So I think autonomous networks are important for two reasons for communication service providers around the world. One just has to do with productivity. We live in a world today where the economy's tough, businesses are challenging. So automation, just at its general sense, helps them move their business forward. More importantly, though, it allows them to redirect resources towards putting new products in the market, changing their customer experience, building a better experience for their customers. They can't do that without automation today. The world's too complex, and so those two things are very important to carriers, and that's why it's a focus of the show.
So given the importance of autonomous networks to the CSPs, right, how is it that Infovista can help?
Yeah, we help in a lot of ways. Infovista's got more than a 25-year history writing software for service providers. So, in the beginning of the beginning of the autonomous world, it was just about software. Now the software has evolved. It can do more for more people. So we have platforms that help carriers think about how they build their networks, how they test their networks, how they run their networks in an autonomous way. It's been our existence forever. That's how we help them.
That makes a lot of sense. And speaking of this autonomous networks projects, I think a lot of it I'm seeing in my discussions with carriers that it's a large ecosystem. Again, it's not just Infovista and the carrier. There's a lot of people involved, right? So from this complex ecosystem that the carriers have to deal with to get to autonomy, how do you help?
Well, first of all, we build our capabilities and our software in a very open way. So you're right, ecosystems have to come together, and as complexity increases, the importance of the ecosystem it just continues to grow. So we build platforms that are open, that conform to industry standards, that allows our customers, to consume them very quickly, but economically so that it works with other technologies within their infrastructure. So that's how we help sort of drive automation in an autonomous, open way.
That makes sense. And given that, can you give some concrete examples? I know the audience would probably appreciate that, right? Concrete examples where Infovista should actually help carriers in getting to autonomous networks.
Yeah, we have examples. We're here in London in the show, so companies like British Telecom, we've been engaged with them for a number of years to help them reimagine how they operate their networks, how they think through where do they put their capital resource, how can our automation help them, how do they deploy their resources in different areas. We do that all throughout Europe. I mean, there's a number of examples, but they're probably the most well-known here in London.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. And there you have it. We just had Rick Hamilton from Infovista telling us about how Infovista can help carriers get to autonomous networks.